Figured I should just dive right in. There's no need for suspense around here. 28 minutes without an SD card. Ugh, I recorded for 28 minutes without an SD card. That is so typical. I love it. Yeah, so I figured I should just lead with the trick because there's no need for suspense or whatever. What would suspension do? Aren't I a nice guy? Oh God, no. You know, when you don't have a boom mic guy, just hold it yourself. Okay, so to clarify, I thought this was an exploit. You know, I was all excited to show everyone what I had just discovered. But then as I progressed further and further into the game, it started to feel almost intentional. All you do is just spin the joystick constantly while you're airborne, and every sound effect is worth 10 points. The trick is you need to run off of a ledge, not jump. If you jump, Sonic won't be sparkling, and if he's not sparkling, you can't do the tricks with the joystick, which are worth 10 points each. See, and this is why I thought it was an exploit. I figured I found some janky cliffside where the momentum is just so strong that it sends you flying. Like, you hold R to run extra fast, you hit the cliff, you go flying, spin, 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 10 points, 10 points, 10 points, land, 150 points. I mean, yeah, it has jank. It's Sonic. It wouldn't be Sonic without jank. Yeah, so then I tried to find the highest spot in the area where I could just run off the ledge and then spin all the way down just for fun to see how many points I could get in one go. But in the high spot that I found, in the example that I've got, it's like sloped so that when you run off, you'll hit a slide and then Sonic will just fall instead of sparkling, and then you can't get any points. But yeah, I gotta show you this spring in the third area. There's a spring that completely destroys my exploit argument. Man, and things were just going so well. Hi. That version of me was wrong. You see, the fun spring is on the second island, Aris Island, or Eris Island, however you want to pronounce it. It's not the third island, which is Chaos Island. Just wanted to make that correction. Back to him. By the way, I keep calling them points, which they are points, but they're experience points. There's a reason for them. Yeah, way more efficient than my cliffside method. Holy shit. Okay, but by this point in the game, you have most of the combos unlocked. So I guess my spot is kind of an exploit because it's available almost right away. And if you were ambitious, if you just sat down and you just spun that stick for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, you could probably unlock all the combos and then just have them.
Tell me how can you sleep? How can you breathe? Baby, tell me how.
The combo system is pretty fun once you memorize which button presses do what. You can do some pretty crazy stuff.
Trying to reach inside of me, trying to drain my energy. Let me show you just what I'm made of now.
They made parrying a little easy. All you have to do is just hold the bumpers. Look at that, you can just float forever. The difficulty is kind of all over the place. I find that most of what's going on the overworld is just inconsequential and not really challenging. Some of the Guardians can be a little asshole-ish, but I find that the easiness allows me to focus on how fun it is to just run fast and kill shit. But the portals. Some of the portal key challenges make me feel like a moron. Seriously, like this collapsing tower segment right here. It's like it starts collapsing before I even land. Seems a little unfair, doesn't it? I guess you just gotta be meticulous and patient. Despite the minor gripes like that, the levels are fun, and I enjoy both the 2D and 3D ones. Supersonic fights are fantastic. Well, they became fantastic after I discovered that you should go into them with rings already stored up. If you don't, you're not gonna have enough time. At the same time, I also learned just how easy it is to collect rings. Look at this. Why? Why am I able to do this? Sometimes you get memory tokens too, and experience, so you can progress the main story just by running in circles. It's literally spin to win. I have mixed feelings about this. Incredible. There's this slot machine thing too that's pretty random. It gives you prizes you can use to level up, or you get coins that you can spend on fishing with Big the Cat. But for how many of these meteors you're allowed to collect and how slow the slot machine is, it's kind of a waste of time since it disappears. I have no idea if there's a way to speed it up. And that pretty much covers everything. I just wanted to do a short review. Criticisms. I don't really like the voices. Tails is okay because it's movie Tails and Colleen's voice is very fitting. But Sonic and Knuckles are like an octave down, you know? It reminds me of Yoshi. When you take Yoshi's voice and you pitch it back down to human levels, it's just like, Yoshi!
Yoshi!
That's what I get from Sonic and Knuckles. They don't sound right to me. And then Amy is okay, but just off. And then Mike Pollock just never gets fired. He's always Eggman in every game and every show, and that's fine. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers. 2022 was pretty good to the little hedgehog. The second Sonic movie was great. This game is a breath of fresh air. And then Sonic Prime on Netflix. It looks like a lot of care actually went into the production of that show, at least from what the trailer showed. And then Ashley Ball is voicing Tails, and that just made me biased. Alright, now get out of here. Go check out Sonic Frontiers, or whatever game you'd rather play. That's it for this one. And there we go. "28 minutes, I love it.